Hello students, our today's topic of discussion is EVS 1. Lesson number 9, Maps, our companions. So today we are going to learn about what is a map, different methods of showing the elevation or height of the land. So first method we are going to see, contour line method. Students, textbook page number 39. Try this and can you tell both questions are omitted. So let's get started with the lesson. This lesson is related with the maps. It tells you how maps are important in geography. Companion means a friend. In this lesson, you are going to learn about different methods of showing the elevation means various landforms. So, let us understand what are maps. What are maps? A map is a representation or a drawing of the Earth's surface or a part of it on a flat surface. According to a scale, it could be hand-drawn or printed. It helps us identify the places and locations within an area, helping us to navigate from one place to another. Navigate means to direct the way to travel or find direction across area of water or land by using a map. Map. It represents information we give to the in form of drawing. The land in our environment is not of same height everywhere. This unevenness gives rise to the various land shapes, creating different landforms such as mountains, valleys, plateaus, plains, and islands. You have studied this in the third chapter. For a proper understanding of our environment, it is necessary to study the physical or natural setup of the land. A large natural elevation of Earth's surface rising up high above the sea level or a large steep hill is called mountains. Valleys. A low area of land between hills or mountains, typically with a river or streams flowing through. Plateau. A flat elevated landforms that rises sharply above the surrounded area on at least one side. Plains. A large area of flat land with few trees. Islands. A piece of land surrounded all its sides by water. In Standard 4th, we have learned about maps. We saw a 5,000-year-old map. This means that man has felt the need to make maps since ancient times. At that time, maps were mainly used in wars. While fighting a battle, it is important to have detailed knowledge of the terrain. It helps in working out strategies of defeating the enemy. Maps were very useful for this purpose. 5,000 years old map. You can see on the screen. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj always used map to do complete survey or study of the enemy's land. Maps were very useful for this purpose. It helps in working out strategies of defeating the enemies. Taking into account difference in their height, shape, etc., various landforms can be shown on a map. These are different methods of showing these landforms on a map. Let us look at these methods. The length and width of a landform can be easily shown on a piece of paper. However, the height and depth cannot be shown as easily. There are different methods of showing the elevation or height of the land. They are the contour line method, layer tinting method, digital elevation model. The three methods. The contour line method. This method is used to show the unevenness of landforms on a map. The height of the land is measured from sea level. Next, points of the same height are identified. Their position is marked accurately on the map. These locations are joined with a line. Such lines are called contour lines. As you all can see, map A. Observe the given diagram. Note that when there is less distance between the contour lines, the slope is steep, whereas if the distance is great, the slope is gentle. Contour line method is used to show the unevenness of the landform on a map. The height of the land is measured from the sea level. Points of the same height are identical. Their position are marked accurately on a map. These locations are joined with a line. Such lines are called contour lines. In this map, you can see lines drawn on each joining places of specific height. In this way, the relief of the land can be easily shown. It helps us to understand the slope of the land and the height of different places. Contour lines. Lines which joins points of equal elevation or height which is above the sea level. Contour map is a map illustrated with contour lines. For example, topographic map which thus shows valleys, hills and steepness and gentleness of slopes. Every point of a contour line has the same elevation. It separates uphill from downhill. It do touches or crosses each other except at a cliff. Cliff means cliff is a high area of land with very steep side, especially one next to the sea. Every fifth contour line is darker in color. So students, here we end with our today's EVS 1 session. We will meet in our next session. Till then, stay home, stay safe.